Spending time outside is one of the beauties of West Michigan. However, that does come with some known pests. Mainly, we're talking about ticks.
Meteorologist Blake Hansen live this morning. Blake, do homeowners have options to mitigate tick exposure in their own backyards?
The short answer, guys, is yes. Now, whether we want to hear it or not, ticks are here in West Michigan, including the type that can carry Lyme disease. And this is something that we're going to have to learn to live with in the future. Now, I spoke with one West Michigan company, a pest management service located actually in White Cloud, that gives us tips or at least options to mitigate ticks even in our backyard. Outdoor season means it's tick season. For pest companies in West Michigan, such as Pest Professor of Newaygo County, it's been progressively worse each year.
I've been doing this for around 13 years, and this year has been, in particular, on an extreme level.
Our changing climate is largely to blame.
These environmental conditions, such as droughts and consistent warmth, it allows insects and arachnids like ticks to grow in population.
Homeowners do have options to reduce any tick encounter.
Keeping your lawn short and that you are preventing maybe bushes and trees from overgrowing your lawns, etc. Those are going to be very important mechanical and cultural controls in which you can practice.
There's also biological control.
By biological controls, I mean, for example, we have chickens. So these chickens they will just be voracious in attacking any insects and bugs on the ground and arachnids, but in particular, they'll go after ticks.
Pesticides, professional or at home, have options too.
There are two different kind of methodologies that you can attack treating pest management when you start to use pesticides. The first one could be conventional use pesticides, which are synthetic. They're a little more impactful on the environment. There's also using more sustainable, environmentally friendly pesticides, which we also do with our company, and they're not going to last as long in the environment that they're applied because they're a natural product.
No matter the choice, it's important to remain mindful after being outside.
All right, who knew there was another way that chickens were so helpful, Blake? That was a new one for me this morning. Really important information. What else should we be doing to prevent ticks this summer?
Yeah, it's really just being mindful that ticks are here and they're likely nearby, even probably in your backyard, Emily. And Frank, the biggest thing is that you want to avoid those tick-infested areas. So let's say that your backyard buds up to the woods. Obviously, if you're going to be heading into the woods, you really want to be careful on how much exposure on any bare skin that you have. So you want to maybe use a chemical repellent such as DEET, permethrin, for example. And you also want to wear tighter fitting clothing. I know it's summertime, it's warm, but if you plan on being outside for a long period of time and being in some of those heavier wooded areas, you might want to be mindful and wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, for example, and even tuck your pant legs into your socks so no ticks can run up your leg. Finally, at the end of the day, no matter what you're doing, when you come back inside or coming back from the outside, you want to do a check or a tick check, whether that's you, your significant other, your kids, and even your pets. It's just a really easy thing to do to prevent any dangerous things down the line, especially those ticks that could carry Lyme disease.
Blake, whatever it takes to keep these things away. Great stuff. Thanks so much. We'll have all of this information for you on our website, 13onyourside.com.